Alright, good morning everybody. Elise is still snoozing along with the kids back at the cabin. I got up bright and early this morning. It's about 6:30. Had me a nice little light breakfast, got me a cup of coffee. I think it's day 4, but it's Thursday, and it's Glacier Bay. We're pulling into Glacier Bay this morning. Left Skagway last night, and so pretty soon we'll be pulling in to see the glaciers, and hope to get some pretty good footage of it as we approach. And then once we get there, right down here is the observation lounge, and they've set up some chairs there, and they have somebody talking about some of the stuff that we're going to see and give it a little bit of history on it. I can't really hear them, and I'm pretty good at this viewpoint, basically. I just need to see what's out there coming. But anyway, I'm hoping to bring some of that footage to you, and I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. Observation lounge. They got the chairs set up over there in front of the windows, and they got somebody over there speaking, or they have it pre-recorded. I can't tell yet, not sure, but somebody's talking and giving a little bit of history. Look at those views, huh? Pretty spectacular, right? This trip has been completely, unbelievably insane. The beauty is just stunning, and definitely once in a lifetime trip.
You will notice in the distance a glacier, the Reed Glacier, coming down the hill towards the bay. That's so cool.
So they've given us our map so we can see what we're looking at and what we're doing. Where did they say we're at right now?
Well, I know we're in Glacier Bay somewhere, but we come, yesterday we were at Skagway, all the way here. We come down the Chilkoot Inlet, down into the Lynn Canal, and basically made a big old U-turn. And we're up now somewhere up in here in the Glacier Bay. This blew up to where you can read it better. So I didn't pick up or hear where she said exactly where we were, but I know we're somewhere in here. We'll listen if we can. I'll listen for it next.
Yeah.
Time she starts talking.
So we just saw one glacier.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
And
Reed, thank you.
Is it Reed?
Reed.
Okay, so thank you. I just saw that. I thought.
Right here.
Okay.
So that's where we're at right now. It's Reed Glacier.
Okay, yeah, that's that little.
Yeah.
Cove.
So that's where we're at. Here's our main destination.
Okay,
is the
so
big.
We're gonna. So then, to the right of us is Russell Island. And we're going around that to the Grand Pacific Glacier. Okay.
So we're posted up in the observation lounge, and we're moving really slow through here, which is awesome, so you can see all the beauty. It's super overcast today, so
you can still see
but it's foggy, so we're not getting those crisp, clear pictures that we were hoping for, but still an amazing experience. So we just saw Reed Glacier. We were supposed to go to the Grand Pacific, which is the Big Daddy Glacier, but they've reversed our itinerary, and we're gonna go to Johns-Hopkins Glacier next. So we're glacier hopping today.
That's right.
Through Glacier Bay State Park.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So this is where we're at. So we're not right up on the window.
we do not only have
But we're sitting
glaciers, these
pretty
glaciers
darn
that
close
end
to
in
the
ocean,
windows.
but we also have land glaciers.
So a little
At the
waterfall.
moment, we have just over 1,000 glaciers in the park.
We have rangers on board that are telling us what's going on.
These mountains go up to over 15,000 feet or 4,000 feet. Glacier ice is very dense and has very little air bubbles inside because it was formed by compacting and squishing snowflakes together, squeezing most of the air bubbles out of the ice. Sunlight is actually made up of all the colors of the rainbow, and when the light passes through this dense ice, all the colors of the rainbow will be absorbed.
Much better view with no glass in your way. Wow. Unbelievable. And look, just look at the ice floating in the water. And we're about to turn the corner and have a big glacier.
Really?
Yeah, that's a little glacier. We're about to see a big one.
That's a bad.
I say we stay right here on this balcony.
I can feel like it slid down.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so here's the glacier we were just seeing.
Gonna hit the balcony.
Lampool Glacier. And now we're making the turn into this inlet to Johns-Hopkins Glacier. Can y'all believe this?
No, I can't. This is unreal.
Look at the ice floating in the water. Cameron, come look at this.
The ice. Now this is, look at the water.
I know.
The milky turquoise color that it is.
That's just chunks of ice floating in the water. Oh my gosh.
I can bet you now that thing needs to be a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, the glaciers. Oh my God, look at that.
Well, it used to be a lot bigger.
That's amazing.
Ice floating in the water.
Wow. Just wow. Look, our wake is moving the ice. Look at that! Do you see the chunks of ice floating right by the ship? Ah! So that's the Lampool something, I'm saying that wrong, Glacier. Giant chunks of ice. And then see, we're about to turn into that inlet right there and head towards the Johns-Hopkins Glacier. Honey, pinch me. Is this real? Ow! I didn't mean actually pinch me. Is this a good way to spend your birthday, son?
Happy birthday to you, by the way. He's 16 today. This is where he's spending his birthday.
Yeah. I won't say many 16-year-olds get to spend their birthday like this.
Well, happy birthday, son.
So, we were down in the observation lounge thinking, oh, well, that's going to be a nice, warm area to watch the glaciers. No, the problem with the observation lounge is the glass. So you can't get that clear view, or you definitely can't take clear pictures. You can see it clear, but you can't take clear pictures. The best place for this is your own balcony. If you get a balcony for Alaska, this is why you get a balcony for Alaska. For this. Worth every penny.
So there's a big glacier.
Yeah, that's the Johns-Hopkins Glacier. We're heading towards that one now. Happy birthday, boys.
Happy birthday. And God must have knew they were special to allow this on their birthday.
This is a special birthday. I don't think y'all will ever forget this birthday, will
I don't think
you?
they're going to ever top this. It's only downhill from here, kids.
Hello, are you alive?
Yes.
Good morning, happy birthday. Y'all are so cute.
God. What only thing that would make this even cooler is if an eagle swooped down and landed on our balcony, and a whale jumped at the same time.
And we caught it on film.
Like cross paths. It'd be epicness.
We
on
did
Earth.
catch a bear on film yesterday. That was pretty cool. So we learned about the color of this water. So this is called glacial silt. So as the glacier comes off, it grabs pieces of the glacier, pieces of the earth, and it comes into the water, and that's what creates this color, this light glass turquoise. It's absolutely beautiful.
They describe it like a milky turquoise color.
Yeah.
It's because it's got this like creamy, like milky look to it.
Yeah. It's a color like we've never seen before. It's like the Caribbean turquoise color, but more like creamy. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh look, there's another glacier up there. And it's very foggy, so I'm not sure how clear this is going to come out.
We'll name that one, since it's Cameron and Colby's birthday, we'll name that Cameron and Colby Glacier.
Is this not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life?
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, and probably the most awesome thing I've ever done in my life. You know, wish Ethan was here.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing that made it better. Oh, and the eagle.
The boys are cold. They closed the door to stand behind the glass. Weenies. They're weenies. I can be cold for an hour. I'll be alright. Yeah. Y'all are so adorable. Hey guys, there's a glacier behind you.
Alright, I cut it off, cut it back.
Where?
Let's see if we get sound when she starts making noise.
I don't see it.
You don't see anything?
I just see water and ice and a glacier and another glacier and more ice and dirty ice.
You see, y'all don't see that glacier behind y'all? You're totally missing it, aren't you?
That's us. Wait, yours are cool.
Dad's taking birthday pictures.
One or one.
We've got more ice floating, but look, we're approaching.
Mama, a big chunk of ice over there.
Yeah, there's chunks of ice everywhere. We're approaching Big Daddy Glacier down there, which is the Johns-Hopkins Glacier. And when we get down to the end, the ship will make a turn, a 300 or 180 turn.
We're turning right now. If you look, if you pinpoint a spot on the glacier, you'll see that we're approaching.
Yeah.
We're turning.
Yeah.
Look up there.
I know.
And
Look at the blue right here. See how bright that glacier blue is?
It's melted.
Isn't that cool?
Because look, the tip is frozen, and you can see that there's a chunk that just recently fell down, and that's that little chunk right there is all the rocks. That's big brain.
And my camera is not out of focus. It's just very foggy out here.
It's really foggy.
It's really foggy. The lens is clean. It's just foggy.
Yeah.
You know, as beautiful as on the video, it doesn't do it justice.
Oh no.
So you see this with your own eyes.
Yeah.
What if we just order breakfast?
I think this is the most. This is definitely the most people that have been on their balconies at the same time.
Yeah.
In the history of us ever cruising. You can hear all the balcony crickets and noises.
Yeah, everybody's doing
Chairs
this.
are out and, yeah. Well, we were going to go upstairs and watch it, but we were like, oh, duh. Lisa forgot her jacket, so we were coming in the room to get the jacket. She's like, well, we got a balcony. Let's just do that. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm just not used to having a balcony.
I know.
Big chunk of ice.
Oh, that is a big chunk of ice.
Not nearly as big as big old chunk of ice.
I know. Isn't that wild, just seeing ice floating in the water?
We're used to the Caribbean. So
I know.
It's just nothingness.
There's a big chunk too, right there.
Big chunk. It's not nearly as big chunk as that other chunk.
This is so incredible.
That's a big chunk.
Yeah.
It's a nice big chunk.
This is so stinking incredible. I'm just like blown away.
Wonders of the world.
It is. So we're trying to hear the park ranger speech. It's supposed to be on channel 19, but it's not. But our neighbor just told us it's on the bridge cam. So we just came in and turned on the bridge cam.
We've never seen a bridge cam on any cruise ship that looked like that.
No. So there's a lot of people down at the bow of the ship, but I am very happy being on my own balcony, not getting rained on. How about you?
Absolutely, yeah. They're having to put rain jackets on and protect themselves from the rain. We're covered. Now we're in a good spot. We can't see this as good as them yet, but we'll get there.
We're gonna turn though, so we will get to see it.
We'll turn, we'll get to see it. Yep.
Yeah, we are all for staying in interiors or ocean views, but there's sometimes you spring for a balcony. Alaska's one of those times you spring for a balcony, right, Chase? It's worth it. So we're just in awe. We're going back out to the balcony now. So we have turned, and this is the glacier that's coming down the hill. But from here now you can see how jagged it is. So I'm going to zoom in. Look at that. That is so stinking cool. So it is super jagged at the top of that glacier. So we're hearing the announcements over the bridge cam now. So they just said that we're approaching the Johns-Hopkins Glacier. And on our map, so, see, this is the Johns-Hopkins Inlet. So here's the two smaller glaciers that we just saw. They do have names. It's the Hoona Glacier and Gillum Glacier. And then see the Johns-Hopkins Glacier sits right here at the end, which is about what we're gonna go watch. She said we'll be here for about 20 minutes. So we're gonna go down to the end, kind of sit there for 20 minutes, and then the ship's gonna rotate around and head out of the inlet. So, of course, the best view is from the bow of the ship, but we are forward, or we're midship forward. But we're gonna have a good view at this angle, and then when the ship turns, we'll have that really, really spectacular view from our balcony. You can tell the water's getting shallower because you're starting to see that silt. And look, we are approaching the big Johns-Hopkins Glacier.
You know, the sounds, it just sounds like a constant waterfall from all the little waterfalls and stuff pouring into the ocean.
Yeah, the sounds are amazing out here.
Just to hear it is amazing. I know. And the air is so clean. So clean. To breathe in.
Okay, so here is our view right now. Of course, our eyes see better than the camera, so I'm going to zoom in some. So that is Johns-Hopkins Glacier, and we're still getting closer. So we're starting to turn, and as we turn, we get a clearer view of that amazing glacier. So, yeah, words just don't describe how amazing this is. Look at that.
Stand real fast. I'm gonna get you like right here, maybe. Yeah. Nah, right there.
They said listen out, that sometimes you'll hear what sounds like a crack of thunder, and that's called capping, and that's when a piece of the glacier breaks and falls off into the water. And you can tell it happens often because there's chunks of ice, glacier floating down. So it definitely happens. So they said we're going to be here for about 20 minutes, and there's a chance if we just pay attention, we might see it happen ourselves. Nothing like breakfast by a glacier, huh?
You better eat it fast or it's going to get cold quickly.
It's already cold from us having to get here.
Come back, little otter. Where did you go?
I thought it was a fish at first.
Well, we lost it.
We'll be on the way.
Oh, there he goes.
Charles.
Hi. His name is Charles.
His name is Charles.
Another big chunk of rock just fell off. I didn't have the camera on, of course, but we heard it.
You caught it? Just slightly.
Oh, Cameron. Oh, yeah, Cameron got a little bit on Snapchat.
That looked like all of it.
Awesome.
No, I missed it when it was I got it mid-fall.
But Cameron got to see it this time because he missed the first one. But it's so loud. It's just like, it sounds like a crack of thunder.
See.
Look at all those chunks of ice. Yeah, look at the debris field we're floating in right now.
It looks like it's all balling up together because of the wave.
Isn't that wild? That's a lot of ice.
Mom, there's a humongous chunk of ice right there.
That is a big chunk of ice.
I think I could sleep on that. You probably could. And me too.
We're heading out of this inlet, so we come out of this inlet and we're going to turn and go into the next inlet, which is where the big glacier is. So that glacier was big. There's one even bigger coming up. Okay, so we were just here at the Johns-Hopkins Glacier. We have turned, we're coming back out the inlet. So we're going to see another smaller glacier here on our left. And then we're going to come out of this inlet and we're going to turn here into the Tar Inlet and go to the Grand Pacific Glacier. That's the Big Daddy Glacier. And look, it's on the Canada-United States border. That's pretty darn cool too.
So it's a natural border.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So whenever we reach it, we'll have Marjorie Glacier to our left and then the Grand Pacific Glacier straight ahead.
Space.
So there's park rangers on board from Glacier Bay National Park, and they're giving announcements over the system, and they were in the observation lounge with some information set up. It was really crowded, so we didn't go down there, and at 1 o'clock they're doing a presentation in the theater, which we might go check out that.
Right.
Look at this. So that peak is covered in snow and it's completely in the clouds. Look at all the snow up there. That is beautiful. You can't even see the top of the mountain because it's in the clouds. That is beautiful. And then coming down the mountain are all these waterfalls. And you can hear the waterfalls from here. This is the most amazing mountain I think we've seen. Like single mountain covered in snow. Look at that.
Looks like a big old brownie.
That is gorgeous. Wow. There's so much snow and clouds it's hard for the camera to pick it up. But man, that's beautiful. Jason got glacier snacks. Made him a salad.
Mountain watching.
Yeah.
Made me a salad. Went up to the observation deck on deck 15, and maybe a little hors d'oeuvre tray, or made us some meat, cheese, and
Oh, all this came from Observation Lounge?
yeah, and some hummus,
Cool.
and then a salad. Some little thing here I figured you might want to try.
That's like prosciutto. So we've got snacks while we glacier watch, because look at what we're coming up on right now. Not a glacier, but my God, look at that mountain. Look at that. That is just breathtaking. Wow. I can't say much but wow sometimes. I mean, it's just like, wow. Wow, it's so beautiful. It's so much more beautiful than I expected it to be. It's amazing. Wow.
Those mountain peaks in the sunshine.
Look, Jace, there's another ship. It's one of the little damn ships that have been around with us.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's one of the Holland America ships.
I mean, it's just so gorgeous.
Look at this view. This is the complete panoramic view from our balcony right now. And there's sun and snow at the tops of those. It's just amazing. We're about to approach the Marjorie Glacier and the Grand Pacific Glacier. And that's Marjorie Glacier straight ahead. Look at the jagged peaks.
Yeah, it's.
This is unreal.
And there's.
You did good name or not?
Jason's got a land shark. The rest of us have the Uptown Margarita.
Go ahead, start over.
I don't even know what I was saying.
All right, and action.
And action. We have margaritas.
And land sharks. And more margaritas.
We have.
Hey, and look, he's getting a tan on his face right now.
You're getting blistered.
I know, and I can't see.